Why visit New York City? Cool, cosmopolitan, bustling, ever-changing. The Big Apple combines big city grandeur with small-town charm. In the midst of New York's renowned buildings and towering skyscrapers, you'll discover a dynamic culture that pervades each of the city's diverse districts and boroughs. Trendsetters go to the East Village and Brooklyn to visit indie stores, legendary bakeries, and hip coffee shops. Following that, browse the slick stores surrounding Fifth Avenue, see the cutting-edge art collections at the MoMA and the Met, see a great Broadway production, or dine at the latest IT restaurant. NYC requires stamina as the most populated metropolis in the United States, placed at the forefront of gastronomy, fashion, and the arts. So don't allow the frantic sights and sounds of New York to keep you from soaking in its majesty. Seek the assistance of a native to guide you through the process. As you go through the concrete jungle, you'll notice roaring taxis flying down busy blocks, fast-paced pedestrians hurrying by on their way to marquee galleries and trendy cocktail bars, and Times Square's neon lights flickering at all hours. The city's sparkling lights and chaotic corners, on the other hand, inspire you to embrace every New York minute, explore every pocket, and create your own urban experience. There are countless ways to spend your time in the city that never sleeps, but before you go, take a moment to look around. The finest time to visit New York is at any time of year. Each season in Gotham provides visitors with numerous reasons to visit. Early fall brings crisp breezes, bright sun, and pleasant temperatures, while late fall and winter provide the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and Christmas decorations. The deep winter months of January and February are frigid, but they also have lower hotel prices. Spring is beautiful, and New Yorkers enjoy it by flocking to the streets, shopping at outdoor markets, frolicking in Central Park, and dining al fresco. Summer is hot, but so are many other places, and this is New York. Whenever time of year you decide to visit New York City. Several subway stations feature separate platforms for trains traveling uptown and trains going downtown. Before swiping your ticket through the turnstiles, make sure you're on the right platform. If you live in a large East Coast city, you can probably get to New York City for a reasonable price by using the Bolt Bus or Megabus, two firms that transport people to NYC for a low cost. Take a look around. Viewing all of New York's main attractions can be difficult, which is why taking a guided tour may be a good choice. There are many different types of tours to select from, such as walking tours, food tours, boat tours, helicopter tours, and bus tours. Saving money in New York City. Say no to taxis. A cab here, a cab there. Before you know it, cabs have gobbled up all of your spending money. They are convenient, but they are not cost-effective. Instead, learn how to use the subway or try Uber or Lyft. Accept street sellers. Eat some cheap street food from sellers, especially those advertising Vendy Awards, and you can put the money you would have spent on a fancy lunch toward your MoMA entrance. Maybe go to the TKTS booth. If you're prepared to spend an hour of your New York City vacation waiting at the Times Square half-price ticket counter, you may save a lot of money on a Broadway musical. New York City is one of the most densely populated cities on the planet. It should come as no surprise that it is also one of the most diversified. The city is noted for its various ethnic communities as well as its reputation as the country's trendsetter, making it impossible to describe one single culture of the big city. As well as housing the most lively theater and fashion sectors in the country, as well as a major contingent of schools and Wall Street, NYC also houses a large LGBT community, as well as numerous students, artists, fashionistas, writers, business owners, and so on. New Yorkers are stereotyped as boisterous and rude. According to TripAdvisor, New Yorkers are unfailingly proud of their magnificent city, and this pride can, at times, come across as arrogance. Contrary to common assumption, most New Yorkers are eager to assist you in exploring their city. It's only fitting that New York's most famous nickname includes a reference to food. According to experts, the city is teeming with wonderful places to eat, ranging from high-end celebrity chef hotspots to quiet cafes. When visiting this cosmopolitan city, you must try some of its delights. The majority of people identify New York City with pizza. Hand-tossed thin crust, a light layer of tomato sauce, plenty of mozzarella cheese, and an assortment of toppings characterize New York-style pizza. There are dozens of pizzerias serving traditional pies around the city, but locals recommend Joe's Pizza and Grimaldi's Pizzeria as two of the best places to get a slice. Yet another New York institution? Bagels. The huge, soft, doughy bagels can be topped with thick cream cheese, typically in a variety of schmear tastes, lox, or your favorite breakfast sandwich toppings. According to experts, you can't go wrong with a bagel from Essa Bagel, Bagel Bob's, or Tompkins Square Bagels. In addition to its casual eateries, New York City features a thriving food market, see Chelsea Market and Gotham West Market, and Farmers Market scene. Of course, the big city is home to a plethora of premium restaurants serving food from all over the world. The list of must-try restaurants is constantly changing, but those wishing to experience an exceptional multi-course meal should make appointments, far in advance, at 11 Madison Park, Le Bernardin, or Daniel. If you want to try exquisite dining at a more affordable price, try Butter, Scarpetta, and Mark Forgione, which are all run by star chefs. The city's abundance of culinary alternatives is also one of the reasons why New York City is routinely ranked as one of the top foodie cities in the United States by U.S. News. Take one of the Big Apple's top culinary tours to get a complete grasp of the city's dining scene. Furthermore, New York City is home to not only amazing restaurants but also several noteworthy bars and breweries. When the weather heats up, locals and visitors alike flock to the city's premier rooftop bars to take in the skyline views. New York City had a reputation for being a rough and dangerous metropolis, but it is now one of the safest metropolitan areas in the country. As a visitor, you are unlikely to encounter any significant crimes, but you should still use caution when touring the city. Go to well-lit locations with other people in the evenings and keep an eye on valuables. Keep your wallet in your front pocket and your purses zipped shut to deter pickpockets. New York City, like other large cities, attracts a diverse range of people. If someone out of the ordinary approaches you, take the advice of many New Yorkers and simply walk away. Be very cautious on Manhattan's Lower East Side and parts of Queens, Brooklyn, and especially the Bronx. At night, Central Park may often become unsavory. Despite popular belief, New York City's subway system is safer today than it has ever been. That being said, you should be very cautious with your valuables when riding, especially when the trains are packed and congested. While traffic is very busy around the clock, walking is the easiest way to get around New York City. Yet, the subway system is a convenient choice as well, as it stretches throughout Manhattan and into the other New York boroughs. Buses are another inexpensive mode of transportation, but keep in mind that they pass through streets congested with weaving vehicles and cabs. Picking up a car isn't the finest way of transportation because traffic is high. To get into the city from the two major airports, LaGuardia, LGA, and John F. Kennedy International, JFK, you'll probably want to hire a cab or use a ride-hailing service like Lyft or Uber. Choose a bus or boat tour if you want to mix in some sightseeing with your transportation. Follow us for more because we are from NYC News and today's reviews are from NYC.